What measures have local authorities taken to cope? On the Caribbean island, people have chosen to use guns to deal with crocodiles. With the application of this measure, the number of crocodiles decreased by 75% per year. Since then, people's lives have returned to normal, and they no longer worry about the danger caused by crocodiles. During each hunt, on average, each hunter can take down crocodiles weighing about 300 to 500 pounds. Based on research, crocodiles often hide in areas near riverbanks and lakes, and they like to lie under the shade of trees. From there, shorten the time to search for crocodiles during hunting activities. In the Florida Everglades, Caribbean hunters face the harsh conditions of the swamp environment. The hot climate, ranging from 75 degrees to 86 degrees, along with humidity over 80%, makes the air stifling, complicating the hunter's endeavors. Moreover, in this environment, visibility is obscured by dense foliage, providing ample cover for alligators to conceal themselves. Hunters must be vigilant and sharp to detect the whereabouts of the alligators. From this hunting activity, we can see the courage and determination of Caribbean hunters in dealing with millions of crocodiles. Alligator hunting season in Florida usually takes place from August to November every year. During this time, the public is encouraged to check the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission (FWC) website for updates before engaging in hunting activities. Crocodile hunting season is an opportunity for those who love adventure and want to try their hand at hunting, but it is also important in managing the crocodile population. In addition, the hunting season also creates an important source of income for the community, especially for businesses related to tourism and hunting services. Charging fees for hunting licenses also provides funding for crocodile conservation and management programs. However, to ensure that hunting occurs sustainably and safely, FWC regulations and guidelines need to be strictly followed. To hunt alligators in Florida, you need a valid hunting license. This license can be purchased online or at authorized hunting license dealers. A hunting license allows hunters to hunt between 500 and 1,000 alligators. Violations of crocodile hunting regulations in the Caribbean can result in serious penalties. Hunters will have their crocodile hunting licenses revoked and be fined up to $5,000 for each violation. When dealing with crocodiles, installing binoculars on a hunting gun is an effective method to increase accuracy in crocodile hunting. Binoculars help hunters observe and locate the crocodile's neck accurately from a distance, thereby creating a chance of success and reducing risk for the hunter. However, the specific distance at which a hunting gun can deal with crocodiles often depends on the type of gun and the hunter's skills. Under ideal conditions, using a hunting gun from a safe distance, at least 98 to 164 feet, is the optimal choice to ensure effectiveness and safety in dealing with alligators. Hunting alligators during the day gives hunters an advantage in observing and dealing with them.
There we go.
Daylight makes the hunter's vision clearer, helping them observe small movements on the water. When seeing a crocodile, the hunter carefully approaches, taking advantage of the cover from the grass and trees to avoid being detected. Hunters involved in crocodile hunting in the Caribbean are often trained by professional organizations in crocodile conservation and population management. During this training process, they are guided in observing the behavior and characteristics of crocodiles, helping them to conduct hunting conveniently and effectively without wasting much time and avoiding waste. Gunpowder. In the Caribbean community, mixed opinions about crocodile hunting are inevitable. Although some people believe that crocodile hunting is necessary to control the crocodile population and protect people's safety from threats, there are others who do not support this hunting activity. They believe that crocodile hunting causes damage to the ecosystem. Crocodile hunting can reduce the number of crocodiles in the natural environment. They believe that crocodiles play an important role in maintaining biodiversity and ecological systems in swamp areas. They are an indispensable part of the food chain and clean the environment by eating the meat of fish and large animals. Gun method to deal with millions of invasive crocodiles in the Caribbean. If you support crocodile hunting using guns, please press the like button. If you do not agree with this method, please comment number 1. Thank you for watching the entire video. Don't take your eyes off the screen. Continue watching the video with ME.1.
Wolves, talented predators, are causing great concern in farming communities around the world. These animals, large in size and agile, not only have incredible hunting abilities, but are also responsible for heavy losses on livestock farms. Wolves often choose tactical times, attacking at night when darkness covers all events. This makes it impossible for farm owners to face the ferocious wolves directly. They appear extremely wise when attacking in groups, increasing their strength and hunting ability. Their attack techniques are not randomly chosen. They often target the neck or head of their prey to quickly end a hunt without getting into a dangerous confrontation. The spread of wolves knows no borders. They are widely distributed on every continent, from North America to Europe, Asia, and Africa. Low-density areas with many wilderness areas and small livestock farms are often where wolves cause the most damage. Wolves do not discriminate between the type of companion they have. From cattle, sheep, and goats to horses, pigs, and chickens, every species is a potential target. However, the livestock such as sheep, goats, and pigs often suffer the most at the cruel hands of wolves. The animal damage figure is impressive, according to estimates by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Referred to as the IUCN, wolves cause billions of dollars in damage to the livestock industry globally. In the United States, animal losses to sheep industry alone is around $10 million. In Europe, this number is even larger, estimated at up to $50 million annually. So why do wolves choose livestock as their targets? Simply, they're easy, abundant targets, meeting the wolf's need for meat. Additionally, they can also attack to defend their territory, posing a dangerous battle for any farmer who dares to challenge them. Wolves, with their superior hunting talent and contributing danger, are becoming a serious threat to the livestock industry worldwide. In the United States, where wolves have a widespread distribution, coyote attacks are typically frequent in the western states, where there are many wilderness areas and livestock farms. However, wolves are also capable of entering urban areas, especially when their natural food sources are reduced. This makes wolves a significant threat to humans, especially when they feel their territory is being violated. Some other reasons on why coyotes attack humans includes humans encroaching on their territory, keeping animals that coyotes consider as food, or when they are sick or injured. These situations often cause coyotes to become aggressive and may attack people. One particular recent example of a coyote attack was on January 8, 2024, in Chicago, USA. A 32-year-old man and a 5-year-old boy became victims of wolves. The man was bitten on the buttocks by the wolf, and the boy was bitten on the leg. Both victims were transported to the hospital for treatment, creating one of the most notable recent attacks in the United States, leaving the community worried about personal safety. Such events remind us of the need to protect natural coyote habitats and also increase attention to personal security in areas of potential wolf intrusion there. Wolves, in their strength and agility, are a fraught reminder of the consensus between humans and nature. They are dangerous factors, a significant source of many pathogens that can be transmitted from wild animals to humans and pets. Published in the journal in 2019, a study opened a window into the dark world of wolves, showing that they can be carriers of more than 100 different types of pathogens. These pathogens threaten the health of both humans and our small family members. Leading the way is rabies, a dangerous player from the world of viruses. Rabies can enter human life through bites, scratches, or even the saliva of infected coyotes. If not treated promptly, rabies can bring death, a clear warning of the dangers from the wild boar. Faced with the risk of transmission from wolves, people need to continue to keep themselves safe. Avoiding being bitten is one of the most important measures. People can do this by avoiding traveling alone in wolf-infested wilderness areas, regularly traveling in groups in the woods, making noises to signal their presence, and carrying weapons. Take precautions when entering areas where wolves may be encountered. The reason why they have become the most dangerous invasive species in the world. One of the reasons behind wolves becoming an invasive species is that humans released them. Initially, they were cared for as companions and pets for the family. However, when they no longer have human care and attention, they are forced to return to their wild instincts. Wolves are highly adaptable to new living environments. They can exist in many different types of environments, from deep forests and grasslands to barren deserts and rugged mountains. When they become wild, this adaptation becomes a threat to the native animals living in that area. Competition between wolves and native animals is inevitable, posing new challenges in the natural balance. In addition, wolves can also become invasive species when escaping from protected areas. Although protected areas are designed to protect and conserve animal diversity, but wolves are sometimes able to escape from these areas. Barriers can be damaged or destroyed, giving them the opportunity to escape and become a threat to the surrounding environment. Natural migration is also an important factor that causes wolves to become invasive species. They are talented migrants, searching new lands to find food and build nests frequently. When they migrate to new areas, they may encounter competitions from native animals living there. This can cause a reduction in the number of native species and affect the natural balance sometimes. If you found this video interesting, please comment number 1 below in the comment section as a signal for us to know that you really enjoyed this video, as this will keep us motivated to keep bringing you more interesting similar videos like this. And finally, turn on your notifications bell so you're always staying tuned with any of our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching the whole entire video. Until then, see you next time. In recent times, the sudden increase in feral hog numbers in Texas has become a problem that has caused serious losses. The wild boars have caused about $2.5 billion in damage to crops in the U.S. each year. And they can be aggressive towards humans, as they can easily adapt and survive winters in the United States. Intelligent, adaptable, and furry. They eat almost anything they cross, including crops and wildlife. They tear up the soil as they uproot insects and plants. They can spread devastating diseases to pig farms such as African swine fever. These wild boars have a gestation period of only 150 days and can reach sexual maturity in only 6 months. The population of this invasive species has the potential to triple in just 14 to 16 months, and they have no natural predators. These non-native pigs are nearly impossible to deal with, and the need to protect Texas' native wildlife and agricultural industries has reached its peak. This has created an uncontrolled reproductive cycle, which is one of the main reasons the wild boar population has skyrocketed in a short period of time. Over the past 5 years, the expansion of urban areas and farmland has caused black bear and coyote populations to decline. Black bears and wolves are two carnivores and enemies of wild boars. The Piney Woods are a vast forest that stretches along the east coast of Texas. In recent years, this forest has shrunk significantly due to the expansion of urban areas, such as the cities of Houston and Dallas, Edwards Plateau Forests, Trans-Pecos, when forests are destroyed to build urban areas and expand agricultural land. Wild animals, including black bears and wolves, no longer have places to live and feed. The sharp decline in the population of these carnivores has led to a sharp increase in the wild boar population. Texas has more than 4 million roaming feral hogs, and the population is in direct competition for resources and habitat with native wildlife, including several endangered species. Ground nesting bird populations are particularly at risk. Feral hogs destroy ecosystems by overfeeding, destabilizing soil in wetland areas, and distributing creek or stream beds through excessive rooting and wallowing. This damage and destruction puts additional stress on endangered and protected species struggling to survive in the region. These wild boars also threatens the agricultural businesses by destroying crops, causing property damage, and disrupting conventional farming techniques. Feral hog herds in Texas are responsible for an estimated of $500 million to $1 billion in annual crop damage as the pigs live and forage in the fields. The adult pigs can weigh around 400 pounds and are known to damage property and equipment when moving from farm to a farm. Ultimately, a large amount of time, money, and effort was spent to fix the problem caused by the pigs. There are food fields that have lost 100,000 pounds of crops in just one field, near the Red River in North Texas. Pigs eat so much corn that Lane Chapman and his neighbors no longer even try to grow corn. I can remember the first day someone called me and said, "You have a pig in your wheat field." And I said, "No, we don't have a pig." And that was in 2006. Chapman said he stopped planting corn in 2016. The animals uprooted rows of newly planted peanuts and corn, leaving behind large ruts that needed to be smoothed out before the field could be replanted. Weeks after the best planting time, pigs return to the cornfield when the crops are ripe, stomp on the stalks, bite their ears, and wallow to cool their sweaty bodies. Texas farmers were really worried about this and said they wouldn't grow crops anymore to keep damage to a minimum. Can you grow some types of cotton, chili, garlic? Is this really good when consumer demand is increasing? Although the Texas government spends millions of dollars each year to control feral pigs, but these measures have not yet brought significant results. This may be due to the intelligence and adaptation of wild boars, which allows them to avoid traditional control measures. That means 75% or more of wild boars could be captured each year, and that number is only going to increase. The hog population in Texas must be killed every year just to maintain current numbers instead of reducing them. Burke said. He says hunting only makes the problem worse. Hunter success rates are only about 2% to 3%, and some states have banned hunting because it can cause pigs to become alert and nocturnal, harder to track and catch. HB 716, passed by the Texas Congress in 2019, marks a major step forward in dealing with the invasive feral swine problem in the state. This bill paves the way for both authorities and local residents to use wild boar control measures more effectively. This shows the determination of the Texas state government in resolving the situation. Ellie Bacon is a company that provides helicopter hunting services in Texas. They use helicopters to transport hunters to hunting areas and conduct wild boar hunting from above.
So since these solutions have been effective in preventing the growth of colonies of some invasive species, do you believe in any other better solution? If so, please don't forget to share your comments and opinions down below. Plus, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to support our channel with our upcoming videos. And lastly, don't forget to share this video with all your friends so that they can watch it and enjoy it as well.